Beneath the stone castles of medieval Europe, hidden behind locked iron doors, there were rooms the world was never meant to see. Cold, silent, and soaked in fear. These were not prisons, they were chambers of suffering. Places where shadows flickered against damp walls, and every sound carried terror. The scrape of metal, the crackle of torchlight, the slow footsteps of the executioner. For those dragged inside, hope often ended at the threshold. This was the world of medieval torture, one of history's darkest chapters, a time when pain was used as power and fear became law. The Middle Ages were an era of kings, castles, and conquest. But beneath the grandeur lay a justice system built on fear. Laws were harsh, punishments were brutal, and guilt was often decided not by evidence, but by confession. To rulers of the time, pain was believed to reveal truth. If a person confessed under torture, their words were accepted, even if agony had forced them to lie. This belief gave birth to a terrifying system, a system where suspicion alone could lead to unimaginable suffering. The torture chamber was carefully designed to break the human spirit. Stone walls trapped every sound. No windows offered escape, only darkness lit by trembling flames. Iron chains hung from ceilings. Wooden benches stood stained by years of suffering. Every object inside served one purpose: to inspire fear. And for many prisoners, the chamber itself was enough. Some confessed the moment they entered, not because they were guilty, but because they knew what waited if they stayed silent. Among history's most feared devices was the rack, a wooden frame that stretched the body until joints tore apart. Then came the thumbscrew, small, simple, and horrifyingly effective. It crushed fingers slowly, bone against iron. The breaking wheel shattered limbs one strike at a time. And then there was the legendary Iron Maiden, a coffin lined with spikes. Though historians debate how often it was truly used, its image became a symbol of medieval cruelty. These machines were not just instruments of pain, they were tools of control, designed to remind people that authority could reach into both body and soul. But here lies the darkest truth. Torture rarely revealed real truth. It created false confessions. Under unbearable pain, people admitted to crimes they never committed. Some confessed to witchcraft. Others accused innocent neighbors simply to make the suffering stop. And many terrifying torture stories were exaggerated over centuries, retold to make the Middle Ages seem even darker. The real horror was not just the pain itself. It was the system that allowed it. Today, these torture chambers stand silent. Their chains no longer move. Their fires have long gone cold. Tourists walk through them in uneasy silence, trying to imagine what once happened there. But these places are more than historical relics. They are warnings, reminders of what happens when justice is ruled by fear instead of truth. The screams have faded, the stone remains, and buried within those walls, history still whispers a lesson humanity must never forget: that when power loses compassion, darkness follows.